Hello. My name is Julie Cripps.
I am an assistive technology specialist with Northeast ISD. This video is a brief overview of Proloquo2Go. Proloquo2Go is one of the most customizable communication apps available. Therefore, your child's version of Proloquo2Go may look very different than what you are seeing today. They do, however, all follow the same pattern, so you should still be able to find vocabulary regardless if your child's looks different. This is the home screen for Proloquo2Go. The top 3 rows have common vocabulary used in conversation. The bottom row, and with a few in the third row, the buttons look like folders. Each folder will take you to another page of additional vocabulary. In the bottom right-hand corner, you will see a button that says More with a right-facing arrow. When that is selected, it will take you to another page of more vocabulary. And we can get back to the previous page from that same button that says Back. The first folder we are going to explore is Actions. All actions are coded in pink. The actions on this page are also in alphabetical order. The actions that are on this page are the more common actions that are typically used in conversation. Again, there is a More button that we can select for folders of additional action words. Now, while they might look a little confusing at first, once you get familiar with it, it will make sense. For example, a thinking action would be words like forget or learn or imagine. To get out of this page, there are 2 different ways. On this occasion, we just want to go back to the previous page. To go back to the previous page, on the top toolbar, you'll see the word Action Words with a left-facing arrow. When that is selected, it gets you back to the previous page. There's another button on here, another folder on here called A to Z Verbs, which we'll select next. All of the action words are within one of these folders categorized by the first letter. So for example, the word play, which is also on that first screen after actions, is also going to be on this screen. So if you're looking for a word in a hurry, you can always go to this one and find the word just by the first letter. Now, when you notice when I selected the word, it came up to the very top. This is called the message window. On the message window to the far right, there is an X. That X will help us to erase what is said. Now, in this time, we want to get out of the page, but we want to go all the way back quickly to the home page. So to get to the home page, you'll push on the very bottom toolbar the home symbol. And here we are back. Another folder that is good to look at is the Things folder. This has folders of many, many nouns. Again, you can see that if you select the More button, there are more folders with additional vocabulary. Some of these that might be useful in helping your child target their IEP goals, such as money or reading, school or office supplies, or they might just have words on there that are fun for them to ask for. They could say that they want a toy or a movie or a game. We'll push the back button one more time. On the top part, these are just, again, common vocabulary that's used, and you'll notice some of the words do repeat themselves. Another part that might help your child with their schoolwork are the keyboards. There are 2 keyboards that are available within Proloquo2Go, both accessed from the very bottom toolbar. One is just to the left of that home symbol. Here, the letters are placed in alphabetical order, so that when you spell a word,
V-A-L-L,
you'll notice the symbol doesn't come with it, but you can select that message window,
ball,
and it will say the word all together. The other way to access a different type of keyboard is on the far left of that bottom toolbar with the 4 squares. Some versions of Proloquo2Go have 2 squares that are overlapping. Either one will take you to that other keyboard. The button is called Typing. You'll see that this one looks more like the standard Apple keyboard that is in QWERTY style, and above it has word prediction. So we'll spell out another word. Sun. In order to speak it out loud, so if your child is spelling it, they can check their work by using the speak button on the top toolbar.
Sun.
Or they can also select insert, which will add a symbol to it. Again, just another check feature to see if they spelled the word that they were intending to spell. If you're wanting to clear it out, there are two different places to select clear. To the left of insert is the clear button, which will clear sun below the toolbar. To clear sun within the message window, again, you'll push the X on the far right. To get out of this screen, on the top toolbar, select keyboard with the left arrow, and this will take us back. The main aspect to using a communication system is really to look for those opportunities that you can find vocabulary that will help your child. One of the best ways to teach a communication system is just to model it yourself. So if your child is wanting to play, you can go to the actions category and just say the word play. There's no need to say the entire sentence if your child is first learning to use a communication system. Like any child that is learning language, we start with just one word at a time and then build on it from there. As they get a little more familiar with their communication system, you might then want to say, okay, you want to play. Do you want to play inside or outside? Well, the model inside or outside will have to get out of this screen. So we'll go back. Inside or outside are places. So we'll go to the places folder. And then on the top row, you see, do you want to play inside?
Inside.
Or outside?
Outside.
And whatever your child responds to, it is best to honor their decision, whether you believe that they actually selected what they wanted, because that helps to build the symbol to action association. Thank you for tuning in today for this basic overview of Proloquo2Go.
Thank you.
And I hope that you have wonderful experiences communicating with your child.
Goodbye.